What is going on, everyone? It's Mitchell here again from ABM Build, and today I'm over at another one of our ongoing projects. Now this job is a lot further ahead than the one I showed you in the last video. I have done a video on this job before, which you'll be able to see on our Instagram page. That was at the very beginning when the guys were carrying out the strip out, and I went into greater detail what each individual room is going to consist of, and which you'll be able to see taking shape today. This job consists of a total refurb throughout, a side elevation above the existing garage, and a 50-metre squared extension to the rear of the property. Now, the house was very much outdated and in need of a full makeover. The side elevation to the right side of the house creates a new master bedroom, including an ensuite and walk-in wardrobe. Now, this was built above the existing garage, which originally was only constructed with a single skin wall. So by enabling us to construct the work above, we had to install two stills running alongside, bolted together, allowing us to then carry on with the works. The style of the roof remained the same in the sense of being a hipped roof. However, we extended the ridge line over to suit the new side elevation extension to the house. Now, whilst the guys were carrying out the work, they realised how brittle the tiles were and how the roofing felt was beginning to wear away. So after having a discussion with the client, we both agreed that the perfect time to be carrying out a re-roof would be now, instead of at a later date having to pay for the scaffolding to come all up and then to having that disturbance again. By improving the look of the house, we removed all the existing tile hanging to the front, then prepped the wall accordingly to apply the new traditional sand and cement render. We also re-rendered the porch by simply going over what was already there. To the front of the house, on the picture before, you'll be able to see the flat roof detail they had. Now, this was well in need of an upgrade, so in doing this, we created this new detail where we run the flat roof all the way around the front, down the side, connecting onto the rear, which I'll be able to show you in a second. We installed two internal gullies. We got an internal gully to the front and an internal gully to the back. This removes the need for any guttering, creating a more simplistic yet slick look. So throughout the house, we have removed all the existing windows and replaced them with white UPVC dummy sash. Now, dummy sash imitate the look of opening windows, allowing all the visible panes to sit in line. Above me now, you'll also notice the panelled soffit board, creating a modern, clean look with straight lines throughout. You'll also be able to see how we incorporated this out in the back as well. Behind me now, you'll notice a beautiful set of 7-metre long bifold doors in aluminium anthracite grey. They go from floor to ceiling, taking full advantage of the high ceilings, making the room feel even bigger. They have a unique flush line pop-out handle, which allows for square edge flush stacking when fully opened. So this extension is going to be divided into 3 sections. We're going to have the dream kitchen over to my left. We're going to have a lovely set of larder units in this section here, built in. And then we're going to have some banked units in the corner where the microwave, the oven, etc. are going to be stored. And the rest of the base units and wall hung units are going to run along this wall, finishing over into that corner there. Above me, you'll notice the skylight, encouraging more natural light into the extension. This is actually going to be directly above the new island, which is going to be the same size as that skylight. The cables around me here will be coming up in the island. The reason they are tied up right now is because the plumbers will be here next Tuesday, start beginning to lay the underfloor heating, so we don't want anything to be in the way. As we come through the extension, in the centre, this is going to be where the new dining room table is going to be. Again, underneath the skylight, allowing that more natural light into the property. Over to the far side is going to be a little chill out zone. We're going to have a sofa with a TV mounted on that wall, allowing you to escape quickly from the kitchen and relaxing over here. Not forgetting the other TV, which we're also going to have on the wall over there for the kitchen area. So I'm now going to take you on into the new living room to the house. Now, this is actually where the existing garage used to be. On this wall over here, we are going to be designing and building a bespoke media unit for the TV to be sat inside. And also you'll notice the bay window, which we constructed in the original garage door opening. To do this, we just had to excavate the footings accordingly to then build the brickwork up to seal height and then install the bay window. This bay window encourages more natural light into the house, as well as adding extra floor space and in turn changing the entire feel of the room. You'll also notice how we've incorporated some shelving over here. The reason for this is, over in this corner, we have a stack pipe running up which feeds the ensuite above. So to make the room feel more symmetrical, we thought we'd bring this side out too and then add that shelving as well. So let's take you on through the rest of the ground floor and show you what the other rooms consist of. So towards the other side of the house, we have the new utility room. Now we're going to have some kitchen units running all the way along this wall where the washing machine, tumble dryer, etc. are going to be stored. And there is also a new external wall taking you on into the side passageway of the house, leading out into the rear garden or to the front. Going back on further to the house, we have the new study for the client to have a little home office, which is actually full of all the underfloor heating, which are going to be installing on Tuesday. To my right is going to be the downstairs cloakroom, and walking on further, we're going to go into what will be the new porch, providing the perfect boot room for the client, and also storing the new fuse board, as there has been an entire rewire throughout. Over in the corner is going to also house the new underfloor heating manifold, which we'll go into more detail now. Throughout the entire ground floor, we're going to be installing a new underfloor heating system. This one in particular, supplied by Wonderboard. I'll take you over now and be able to show you what one of them looks like. So this Wonderboard is essentially a 20mm thick polystyrene board with an aluminium coated film, which goes directly onto your floor, applied with a spray-on glue. It has a continuous pipe which runs all the way throughout inside these little grooves, and each room runs off its own thermostat, allowing the client to control the temperatures of the rooms instead of having them all running on at the same time. Underfloor heating has many benefits, a few of which being that it can heat up and cool down within minutes. It frees up wall space by allowing you to put your furniture in any part of the room without worrying about blocking a large rad hanging on the wall. It is also a much more cost-effective way of heating up your home. So that'll be it for today, as I won't be showing you upstairs. Main reason being that the plasterers are still up there, and we don't actually have a set of stairs taking you up there yet, as we'll be installing the staircase by the end of next week, as we are waiting for the underfloor heating to be completed and latex, so then the stairs can go directly above. The next stage of this build, which I'll be showing you, will be when the house has been fully furnished, all the furniture is in, the kitchen has been installed, and the client is literally about to move in. So that'll be very exciting to bring you that content. And along the way, I'm hopefully be able to show you some footage of the underfloor heating being installed, and maybe you might want to introduce that to your home as well. Thanks again for watching, and be ready for the next video coming out shortly.